Well, thank you for having me. Good morning, everyone. I'm Michiel Poppelier, and I work for the Chamber of Commerce. The next 45 minutes, I will see if I can advise you and give you some tips on networking. And the first thing I want to ask you all is, what pops up in your mind when you think of networking? What are the first things that you think of when you think of networking? Tell me.
Facebook.
You think of Facebook, right? Sorry?
Connection.
Of connection.
Business cards.
Business cards.
Team pitch.
Elevator pitch.
Team.
Team.
Likability.
Likability.
Curiosity.
Curiosity. Something else. Does everyone is experienced with networking, or, yeah? Do you like it? Do people?
If it goes a very low profile, I like it.
Yeah. Then it's easy to connect. Then it's easy to come to get to someone and to talk to. Yeah. Then it's easy, but not always.
No, and then I don't like it.
No, of course, of course. Well, you said it, and one of the things in networking, and one of the most important things in networking, is connecting. And of course, all the things you said, we heard LinkedIn and we're a team, all are very important, of course, but it is about connecting. So connecting with real people, people face to face, meeting them, looking them in the eye, yeah, talking to them and getting to know them. That is what networking is all about. So it's about connecting, making connections. And this is the first thing I want to ask you now, is make connections. Yes, so get up. Look around and make connections. Get up, please, get up. All get up, yes. And make connections. And one thing is important. Don't talk about your business. Don't talk about your business, but get to know the other one. Chit chat. Meet up. Okay, please. Well done, well done. Yeah, well, this always difficult to get the attention back. Please sit down again. We're going to continue with making connections later on in the workshop. This went very well. Wow. All right, you got connected, and we will later on be practicing a little bit more with connecting. So this is the first step. The first step. Sorry.
I have a question with networking.
Yeah.
I cannot remember names, so I've connected with three people. I don't know their names.
How come?
So it just blurs.
It blurs. Well, I can't really advise you on this, but one thing I usually do is when I talk to someone, when they tell me their name, I repeat their name. So, what's your name?
Gijs.
Sorry?
Gijs.
Gijs. Hi, Gijs. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jeroen.
Michiel. Michiel. Well, this is... I should be telling my name, of course. Well, Gijs, this is how it works.
Oh, this is how it works.
Yeah, so... Well, you have to work... Well, perhaps always ask for a business card. When you, of course, not perhaps right away and straight away, but you can, of course, well, try to remember it in one way or another. But this is difficult, of course. You're not the only one with this problem.
So we're not going to address that.
No, not really. No, but you need to keep practicing. This is important, of course, because it shows interest, and you still remember the name after a couple of minutes. It will be better. But it's difficult, I know. But we won't be practicing this specific matter a lot today. No, but we will doing another practice so you can try it again, and well, keep on practicing it for yourself.
Now that you're not Jeroen.
No, still not.
There's still Jeroen in my head.
Yeah.
So I cannot get rid of the Jeroen either.
Keep repeating, Michiel, 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 Michiel. It's Michiel from the Chamber of Commerce. No, it is, this is, I know, this is difficult. But we won't be addressing this specific problem. But I will be telling you later on the 5 steps of networking and the importance of having a prosperous network when you are in business. Because when you're in business at this present time, having a good network is one of the, well, most important ways to be successful in business. You know, it is more important than advertising. It's usually more important than being good at sales, for instance. Yeah, having a network is important. So I will try to see if I can, well, tell you about the importance of networking today. I was introduced by you. You were telling me, Michiel Poppelier from the Chamber of Commerce. This is correct. I advise people to start up their business, to start up their business line, and usually I inform them on all sorts of, well, more or less boring matters, you know, like taxes or administration or registration with the Chamber of Commerce, that sort of stuff. But fortunately, I can also advise starting up businesses on marketing, on networking, on business skills, and this is way more fun to tell and to explain to people who are starting up their business. The goal for me is to tell you today the importance of networking, and I will do this by showing you the 5 steps of networking. But before I do, I would like to know from you, in what kind of business are you? I think there are 3 competitions here present today. So it's the Green Fashion Competition, the Green Architecture Competition, and the Green Design Competition, if I'm right. Who is a designer? So this is, well, a third. Yeah, the design. Well, yeah, we have fashion design, and we have architecture. Is that right? Yeah?
I agree with this categorization.
All right. Yeah. Well, we should categorize it other ways, or we shouldn't categorize it at all.
I think then we're all a designer.
Yeah.
Because I don't think an architect is not a designer.
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah. But you are an architect.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Also a designer.
Also a designer. Well, you do several sorts of ways. All right. Then I won't ask this question, but perhaps another question. Who has started up with their business? And that's about 15, 20 people, yeah, who was trying to start up their business. Okay, well, afterwards, if you have some advice, you need some advice on all those boring stuff, you come to me, you know, I will tell you about it in the Netherlands. And who is still in college? And studying, yeah, all right. So it's a little bit diverse, this program, but to any one of you, networking is important. So it doesn't really matter if you are in business already, or you are starting up your business, or you are still at college. It is important to know the right people. And today we're going to see how that works. I will tell you a little bit more. But before we start with presenting the 5 steps in networking, it is very important to remember this. Networking is all about helping someone else. So if you have this in your mind, it is not about you, it's not about you, it's not about you, it's not about you or them. No, it's about the other person. Yeah? Try to find out as much as possible about someone else in a conversation, in a meeting. Yeah? Try to find out what is really happening to them. What do they need help with? Yeah, this is something you need to find out, and then you are good at networking. So try to find out what the other person wants. Yeah, this is all about networking. So it's not about you. You won't be talking about your business until the 4th step. Yeah, but the first steps you will be thinking of the other person. Right? Everyone understands? Helping about the other person. It is give to receive, more or less. The presentation of this 5 steps of networking, we all start with step 1, preparation. Before you go to a networking meeting and before you go to a symposium like this, yeah, if you want to meet other people, you are trying to find out who will be attending the meeting. So you will be trying to find out who is there and who might be important to you. This is something you can do before you go. Did any one of you look at the list of the attendees today? Yes, you did. What did you look at?
If I could get any information about the age of
people here.
Yeah, and did you find out?
No, not really, but I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you prepared before you went to the website of the Green Collective, and then you saw who was attending, and you tried to find out what age they are.
Yes.
Yeah. Who else did prepare for this meeting? Yes, you did. Gijs.
I tried to read the names.
You tried to read the names.
No, I read the short list of the entries. See if I could decipher what they stood for.
What were you looking for?
Basically, who would beat me?
Who would?
Who would beat me?
Who would beat you?
Yeah, at the competition.
Really? So you were looking at competitors,
Yeah.
not really to meet other people, not really to look for people who might be useful to you, but this is really for you all about the competition. So.
Yes, and well, before this lecture, I thought it was the dog-eat-dog world.
And
Now,
and now you know.
now I know I have to listen.
You have to listen, yes. And you need to get the other person. Yeah. Before you can compete with them, probably, even. All right. So only 2 people prepared. I don't believe this. It can't be. There must be. I think there are more people who try to find out something. Yes. Do tell me.
I cannot check out what the Green Collective was all about and to see who were behind it, but I think everybody did.
Mm-hmm. But you took a look at the photos of everyone attending? No. Okay. And you were also.
Now there's a difference between looking at the information of the competition and the structure and of the competition and what is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't look at all those names, where all those people.
No.
No, that's a really stupid thing.
Yeah.
If I look, if I read.
Yeah. Well, if your intentions are to meet other people and to see if you can find someone who will be helping you in the near future. Yeah. Or otherwise, who you can help in your future, you know. Perhaps you can help someone. This is important. Yeah. So if you are attending meetings, and it doesn't really have to be a networking meeting itself, but it can also be a symposium like this, it will be, well, perhaps smart to see who will be attending and to try and find out, can I meet them? So always ask this time at the Green Collective, the competition itself, it had a website with all the people attending who registered, I think, for this symposium. But you can always ask for an organization to see if they have a list of all the attendees. So try to see who will be attending and what can you help them with. This is important. Yeah. 2 questions. First for you.
Yeah, I have a question about what you mean by preparation, because do you mean, apparently you mean maybe something very general, you mean who did prepare and how did you prepare, because
right.
Apparently it's very personal thing. Somebody look up the name, somebody is interested in the age of the people attending, so it's
everyone.
Maybe you're asking something else about preparation?
No, this is exactly what it is. Everybody, before they go to a meeting like this, they have their own goals. Yeah. So most of you want to get informed about the competition itself. Of course, I understand. But there will be also people who go to meetings who are not really interested in the purpose of the theme of the meeting itself, but they are interested in meeting other people. They are trying to be successful in their business. I think only of this as networking as business. People. This is what my expertise is. So I tell you, I think I'm trying to tell you about this line, why you should be networking. But of course, everybody and everyone has its own goal to go to a meeting. Yeah. So prepare for yourself and think, what do I need to get after I went home? You know, the meeting is over. What did I get? What did I get from this? Yes, you have a question also.
It was not more a question, it was more in addition to what you said there about the structure, I was really curious about how is it structured, the whole meeting and the whole, it's a bit vague to say the global networking, sector, creative sector. That was my really...
that was your intent?
Yeah,
you thought this was about that?
No, I know what it is about, competition, but I am more curious about
the bigger network.
The bigger network.
Yeah.
More generalistic. I'm looking at all different stakeholders. Or
Right.
that's my part.
Yeah, but some of them might be very interesting to
Yeah,
you.
of course, I agree.
Yeah, and this is what you need to find out: who is here, and what can they help me with, and what can and on what subject can I help them? Yeah. So prepare for your meeting. Prepare before you go, and think of who will be there, what kind of meeting is this, and who do I want to meet. This is something you can find out for yourself before you go to the meeting. This is the first step. The second step we already, did more or less. This was about the connection, you know, meeting up, meeting someone, to get up, yeah, and to walk towards someone and to have this small conversation you just had. Yeah, the chit-chat, the breaking the ice. What is a good way of breaking the ice when you get up and you don't know anyone over there? Yeah, you're all unfamiliar with each other. What do you say to the other one to get started with the conversation? Give me something.
You make a compliment or something.
You make a compliment, yeah. Give an example. What kind of compliment?
Nice trousers.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah, this is a compliment, yeah. What else?
I said it's a bit chilly and she was only wearing a t-shirt.
Well, of course, one way to break the ice. Some other ways.
Well, yeah, humor is a bit, talking humor.
Yeah.
A nice conversation is always the best conversation.
Right, right. Why is it important to have a nice conversation?
Well, to get starting networking, maybe, yeah, more kind of.
This is what you're telling is, well, very important. Like, it's about helping someone else. It's also about liking someone else. You can only help someone if you like him. Yeah, and vice versa, of course, too. Yeah, if there's no connection, if you only have a small conversation and the both of you think, well, wow, this was not a very good conversation, I won't be able to help him, but I don't really like him, well, then it's over. Fine, you go over to the next person. So it's about liking. That's very important. Yeah. Some other ways to break the ice. Some ways perhaps in a bar, you go up and meet someone.
Asking where you're from.
Asking where you're from. Yeah. Wow, good one. Something else.
Now, what do you need?
What do you need? Wow, that's direct. Yeah. Yeah, what do you want from me? How can I help you? Yeah? Or what is your attention? Why are you here? You know, there are several ways to find out something else about the other person, and there are several ways to step towards someone. It will be very difficult, and you're not sure when you say the first line. Then you're not sure if they really like you. You know, it's always a guess. You don't know them yet, so perhaps you say the wrong thing. But a compliment always is nice to get. Yeah? So start up with a compliment. Nice trousers, nice shoes, love your hair. Yeah? This is a way to start up to go to someone and be, friendly, and then it is a way to break the ice. Yeah? This is the second step. So breaking the ice. Yeah? You find out, you looked up who you want to meet in the preparation phase. The second step you got was to meet up, to get connected. You know, the first step to take, meeting someone. Yeah? Breaking the ice. The third step is the connection itself. And like I said before, it's very, good to know as much as possible about the other person. So you're still not talking about yourself here. No. Now it's time to ask questions, to see who is there, who is standing towards you. Yeah? Who are you looking in the eye, and who are you trying to get to know? So it's all about asking open questions. Is that a familiar thing, an open question? Yeah? So try to see what is really happening with the other person. What is moving them? You know, what is their goal for today? Try to find out as much as possible. This is something you do, you do this in the connection phase. So you're still not talking about yourself. Yeah? So we prepared for the meeting. Yeah? We broke the ice. We got to know each other, and now we're asking all sorts of questions to get to know the other person. And it's all the goal with getting to know them so well that you can help their problem. Yeah?
Yeah, who is the other?
The other?
Yeah. Because if you have the same goal, then you are
right.
To know someone. But
this is exactly, of course, this is hard. Yeah, you're standing towards, you're looking at someone in the eye, talking to them, and you're trying to find out, and both of you are trying to do the same thing if they went to this workshop. Yeah, but this is, of course, it is a two-way thing. Yeah, and if you are good at networking, you try to find out as much as possible about the other person, and if the other one is equally good, they will do the same thing. But of course, yeah, it is a two-way thing. So it's not only investing in the other one. Yeah, they should be investing in you as well. But this is something you can trigger with the fourth step. Because the fourth step is the step where you can finally present yourself. Yeah? So the first three steps were about the other one, but now it's time to talk about yourself. Yeah? And we heard one of the, you told me, I think it was a pitch. Elevator pitch, yeah, right. What is an elevator pitch?
Well, you tell something about your company or yourself in like one way. At the same time, you got in an elevator, when you go from floor to floor and you meet someone in the elevator. It's like,
yeah.
Okay.
And what are you telling them in the elevator?
I think you're a summary.
Yeah, a summary. A summary of what?
Yeah, what you do, your unique selling points.
Yeah, your unique.
How you can help them.
Unique selling points, how you can help them, yeah. But also this is about you. So this is what you do.
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah. That's right. Something else about the elevator pitch.
You need to have ambassadors for yourself. So you need to know what you want to tell them, and what you want the other to remember.
Right, right. So how can you prepare on this? You have to practice. Yes, you have to practice a lot. Because presenting yourself isn't that easy. You know, a couple of minutes ago I was asked to tell 10 seconds, I think, about my networking workshop. And I didn't prepare for this. Oh, stupid. But this is not very wise, you know. Always have a presentation of yourself or what you're going to do that day. Have it present. So, have a pitch always ready. And in your elevator pitch, you are, telling basically four things. Who you are, what it is that you do, who your clients or your customers are, and why you're good at it. And the most important thing about presenting yourself, yeah, and this is where you have your own influence, and probably every one of you who has prepared for such a pitch is very good at it, because you can be very enthusiastic about yourself and about your product and about your service you have. Yeah? This is something you like. If you don't like it, then you should be in another business. Yeah? This is something you must be, you have to like what you're telling. Yeah, so be enthusiastic. Be short, keep it simple. Don't use terms or verbs that the other person might not understand, but try and keep it very simple. In 30 seconds, till maximum 1 minute, try to present yourself. So tell them who you are, what it is that you do, who your customers are, and finally, why you are good at it. Yeah? But your presentation of yourself, this is something you need to have at hand, always. Always. Who has a presentation of himself or herself? Gijs, yeah, of course. You want to step forward and you want to tell them. Tell everyone. You get a big hand of applause, so. All right, already? Yeah.
My name is Gijs van Gemmer. I'm Dutch. I'm a designer. And I stopped flying. I stopped using airplanes because I thought that was a stupid way to use fossil fuels. And I was always at lowlands and everywhere talking about how this was important, and I was always offset. So people were always saying, "Oh, green tree hugger," stuff like that, and people were keeping on flying. I'm very, very nervous now.
Don't be.
So then I'm just going to stand here. This is a little bit more comfortable. Now I can see everyone. What I did is I took another thing that was really convincing and controversial. I started talking about fur. And people were all agreeing about fur. Fur is horrible and it's bad. It's pure small animals, these creatures clobbered to death and then put on coats. And then I say, yeah, but flying, isn't flying really bad for Europe? Yeah, well, you know, I have to go to Ibiza, my friends are there, and so it's yeah, but going to Ibiza is bad for all the furry animals. So, and then I made a chair made of recycled airplane seats, and I covered it in fur, and now I'm fur against flying. And I sell these seats for 10,000 euros.
Well done. Well done.
This is what it looks like. This is for you, for your effort.
Wow, cheers. Looks great.
Man, that is...
Only 10,000 euros.
That's 10,000 euros, yeah, for you.
Cheers. I got a picture of a chair. Well, great. Thanks a lot, Gijs.
10,000 euro.
What did you say?
And I would go to Ibiza with 10,000 euro.
I stopped flying.
Well, you can always go by boat.
Oh. Well, what Gijs did was very good. You know, at first, of course, he was very proud to stand up here and to tell everyone here what his pitch is and what he's doing. This is very good. Smart also, because smart thinking. There's 40 people, more than 40 people listening to you, only having attention for you. So probably many people will come over to you and ask you more questions. This is smart. But what was very good about his pitch was the thing, the little bit, well, don't be offended, but the clumsiness in it, you know, with the bag. And oh, it is, well, you're getting the attention. And it is, there's happening something. There's really something happening over there. Yeah, so this is, well, if you want to persuade someone else, and if you want what you or the girl in front of you said before, you want to have a sort of ambassador for you, we are all now ambassadors for you. Yeah, there's something that happened. This is what you want. When you're in business, you want other people talking about you. You don't want to be talking about yourself constantly. No, you want to be. You want other people to talk about you, or the thing you produce, or the service you have. This is the main goal for being successful in business. When you want other people to talk about you or your product. Yeah, so this is, well, something you managed here in a couple of minutes. Well done, thank you very much. So this was the presentation phase, yeah? Now, finally, there's also, of course, a step number 5, because I already promised there would be a step 5. So you try to prepare for the meeting you were going to. You made some sort of connection. You try to find out as much as possible about the other person. And finally, now Gijs got to talk about himself. This is great, yeah? But if you have a connection and you both like each other, now the time is to get to phase number 5. And this is following up. And what do I mean by following up? Any guesses? Yeah.
Exchange of business cards?
Exchange business cards, yeah, good idea. What else?
Ringing.
Ringing, yeah, ringing. And what do you mean by ringing?
No, I'm going to give a call to Gijs.
Yeah, oh, that's a good idea. And what are you going to tell Gijs?
Oh, I like his fur, especially the small small piece of fur, and that he is really hitting something in my mind.
Yeah. Okay, so you're complimenting Gijs, yeah? You're telling him, yeah, business card, yeah. Oh, well done, thank you. You should be put, yeah. Well, this is good. So ringing them, yeah? Exchanging business card. What else can you do?
Linking on LinkedIn.
Linking on LinkedIn, yeah. What is LinkedIn?
It's a professional kind of Facebook where everybody can put his curriculum vitae on and see really short what the other person does.
Right. Okay, you're on LinkedIn? Yeah, who else is on LinkedIn? Many of you. Who's on Facebook? Who's on Twitter? Who does nothing on social media, online? Because
I don't, I have tried LinkedIn, but I don't get any feeling from it as much as having something tangible or having a conversation.
Right.
I can have a memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, all the social networking sites, many of them at least, and LinkedIn is one of them, it's more like an address book. Yeah, so you get to know the people, you know some people, you stay connected with them, but real networking is not via social media. You know, you do this face to face.
I have a smartphone and I have some, like, I use for Facebook more like with friends or if I, you know, but I think for my clients, I don't feel that LinkedIn is providing me anything except that maybe
but
it's good for
important,
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. I don't understand LinkedIn. I have it. I never use it, but all the time people are like they find me through LinkedIn, and that made me think I have to make it. You know, like I have to maintain it because if I talk to you, if you Google my name, one of the first hits is gonna be LinkedIn. So at least the picture of me over there doesn't have to be with a beard like this. You know, so.
Makes you visible. But the person also seek through other person's networks, so that you may not know that person, but that person is looking with his friends first, and then they see you.
Yeah, it is the snowball. Other people might know other people, and they know other people, and they can, well, introduce you perhaps, and well, make it worthwhile for the investment you do in LinkedIn or in any social network. This can be something in the later on that will that you have some profit from. But it is not only social networking, but following up is one of the things you can do via LinkedIn, the business cards or calling them, sending them emails, but always, and this is I think good to tell you, is when you are following up and the both of you like the conversation or the meetup you had, always tell them that you liked it. Again, like the compliment you were saying, a compliment again, and tell them that you enjoyed the meeting, and try to see if there's something which, well, you can, you know, het haakje. You heard something, and they told you something in the conversation, and you remember this, and this is something you mentioned in the mail or in the telephone call you are giving them or you are having. So always get back to the conversation you had. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. And you know it? Sorry?
Tackle.
A tackle? Okay, a tag on. Yeah. The tag on, the hook or the hook, yeah. The hook. Well, this is, so the following up is the final step when you are trying to be successful in your networking process. Yeah. All right. Let's see. It is time, I think, to go to work again, because it's all very well. It's been relaxing so far. There's 5 steps in networking. We already practiced one of them. This is the connection phase, the connection when you're trying to meet someone and you are breaking the ice, you're having a small conversation, the chit chat. Now it's time to really get to know the other one, and this is an exercise you can do it in, well, I think the best of ways is to do it in threesomes, and because we're with so a lot, I'm gonna give you a card. And on this card there are some questions. They are in Dutch, unfortunately. So if you are English, try to see if there's someone in Dutch in your threesome, and try to see if they can translate it. These are all different kinds of questions, and these are questions to get to know the other person better. So it's still not about finding out what it is, in what business they are, but it's trying to find out what movies they like. It's trying to find out if they have families. It's trying to find out if they are, well, they have strange hobbies. Try to find out something, that is very good to know later on, if you want to be a good friend or something of them.
Make the other feel comfortable. That's also.
Yeah, but it's showing interest. It's of course making someone. This is also about making the other one feel comfortable, but it's just showing interest. And everybody likes to be, well, in the center of attention sometimes. At least I do. So, but ask questions and see if you can find something out which you didn't know before. I'm going to give you this one for the 3 of you. Okay. This is for the 3 of you. This is for the 3 of you. And we can start by, well, talk about it. And this is only one question. You can find lots of questions you can think of. Get up and talk with each other and see if you can find out as much as possible when you... All right, this is for you, for you, for you, for you. You are Dutch?
Yeah.
Perfect, then you have the card for him. Yeah? Okay, so get up. And the important is... Gaat goed.
Moeten proberen de achterliggende diepere lagen te krijgen.
Bijvoorbeeld, ik weet niet wat jullie vraag is en waar kun jij hulp mee gebruiken, maar benieuwd of je gewoon... Nee, ik ben wel altijd wel, vind het wel leuk om wat te zien, echt. All right. All right. We're gonna conclude. I'm gonna finish it off. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna get the cards back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you got the baby, yeah. Hi, can I get the card back? Thank you. You got the card? All right. Yeah, dankjewel. All right, got your cards. Can I get your card? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna. Thank you. All right. Mag het kaartje terug? Dankjewel. Ik wil jullie kaartje ook terug natuurlijk. Ja, dit is een goede kaartje. Dankjewel. Okay. We're almost there. Time to go to the break and to the next workshop and lunch, I think. I'm not sure. This went well, I guess. At least I got to, I got you talking. So this is something. It makes it more easy for me, of course. But this is not the main issue here. The thing is that you are trying to find out something about other persons and other people, and not on social media, not on Facebook, but this is really in the flesh, meeting up with other persons and try to see what is moving them. The questions on the cards were just examples, yeah, so you can ask anything you like, but try to avoid talking too much about business, but try to see if you can exercise for yourself in finding out interesting things about other persons, yeah. So don't talk about the business only. You can always talk about the business later on, but try to find out first what is interesting them, what is interesting the other person. So this is something we practiced, and we practiced it very well, I guess. I would like to sum up and finally round it up. And that is by giving you some final quotes or tips on what networking is all about. So networking is a way of living. Yeah, you don't sell, but you build relationships. That is what it is all about. You always follow up if you had a good conversation and you liked each other, it's the same as in real life. Yeah, it's the same as when you're meeting someone and you like to know and you like to get someone else better, then you follow up. Don't forget, networking is about people. So it's about finding out as much as possible about the other. It's not knowing the most people, it's knowing the right people. People who can help you and you can be of help too. And it's all about helping someone else. This is the roundup of today's workshop. I would like to thank you very much for your work here. I would like to thank you for all your attention in me, and I hope that I gave you some new insights, or perhaps only one new insight on what networking is all about. I wish you very much luck in the competition you are entering, and I hope to see you perhaps sometimes at the Chamber of Commerce or at another venue, I don't know, but thank you very much for all your attention. If you want to stay in touch with me, please connect. Yeah, always possible, and if not, I would like to thank you very much for your attention and have a very good day later on. Wat zeg je?
Can you run back your address?
Yeah, sure. So thank you very much and enjoy yourself the rest of the day. Thank you very much. Thank you. And finally, I've got some only for the Dutch people, I'm sorry, but the Chamber of Commerce only tells things in Dutch. But this is a book on networking. It tells the 5 steps and it gives you some practical tips on networking. So I will put them over here. If you want to, pick one, get one, and enjoy the day. Straks hier nu. Ja, welkom.